Well, hello, internets and random people. I'm alive, still. Surprisingly, I think. Not quite sure. Yeah, I still have a lot of unpacking to do. I was a bit lazy about that. Like, I just set up my computer and was like, okay, I'm done. Then when it was time for me to go to bed, I made my bed and was like, okay, I'm done. Like, most of my clothes are still in my bags and whatnot, and I still have stuff lying around and stuff that isn't quite clean, and I'm just confused. Um, I don't know. Train of thought. Lost my train of thought. Be back in a second. Nope. Nope. Pop up. Nope. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, had to collect my thoughts and things and drink some water because I was thirsty. So yeah, got back last night and set up my computer and then just sat around and went to class because I set up my schedule a bit odd. So Mondays I only have class. I only have one class and that's calc. So I have that from like 7 to 8:30 ish, something like that. Um, Then Tuesday I have class from 9:30 all the way till 1:30 ish. It's just uh, like three classes back to back, and it's I don't know. I did it today, and I could get used to that because I'm done with classes for the day. And like the first class was like architecture and culture, so it's sort of like an art appreciation class, but with architecture being the art. So my first essay that I have to write for that class is what is art? So, IB students, TOK, we've had this discussion before, and it's only, I think, a one-page paper, double spaced. So it's not even that big of an essay. It's not my writing intensive course. My writing intensive course is philosophy, which I had after that, and I love that professor. He's really good. I'm glad I got him as my professor. Um, and then after that, I and the cool thing about my classes too is that they're all in philosophy and the architecture class are in the same room and they're back to back. And then the class after that, which is like designing the city, like urban planning and whatnot, it's just same building but one floor up. Um, so it's like, hey, I have three classes back to back, and I don't really have to go anywhere. Like I don't have to go across campus or anything, and they're not that far from my dorm either. Like unlike my engineering classes, which were on the other side of campus. Um, but yeah, and then my calc class, like my professor, he's all right. Like he's very young, surprisingly, and he has a bit of an accent, but um, like he's a pretty cool guy. Like he understands like our needs as students, and like he'll go over something and he'll randomly ask like, "Does anybody know how to do this?" Or do you know what this is? And like we'll give him a blank look, and then he'll actually go and explain it. Unlike other calc professors I've had, cough, where they're just like, yeah, I don't even know anymore. I don't want to talk about that guy. Just, I'm going to do much better this semester. That is my overall goal. I don't know. I haven't worked out a video schedule. But yeah, and then Wednesday I only have a lab from like 7 to 9 at night for calculus. Like Wednesday morning slash most of the afternoon, I don't have anything. So I'm done with classes until 7 o'clock tomorrow, which for me is quite awesome because it gives me time to do my work because philosophy is a writing intensive course and I need to have a 2-page paper done. Um, like I need to do a 2-page paper by Friday. So like having most of Wednesday to work on a paper, it's like come on, that's great. Because Thursday it's like my Monday and Tuesday combined where I have the morning classes and then I have the one calc class. And my Friday I just have one random discussion like after lunch that I have to go to and then I'm done. And so I don't have a 3-day weekend as much as I would like. Like I had to like the discussions for philosophy were only on Friday. Um, but I do sort of have a longer weekend than most because my Monday class isn't until night. So like coming back from the winter break, I just ended up what was it? Yeah, I just ended up leaving my house on the day of classes when most of my roommates were already here the night before, or even some of them were back like Saturday. Um, but yeah, like when people are already coming back, and like I just came back when people were already in classes, and I managed to get a spot in like one of the smallest lots on campus, but it's the closest thing to my dorm room. So that, like, I don't know, miracles do happen, I guess. But yeah, so no videos because I was away on break. Like, I thought about recording stuff while I was on vacation, but that didn't end up happening. Mostly just because I wasn't at home most of the time. Either I was like hanging out with friends or I was with my girlfriend. Like the few times that I was home, we were watching stuff, or I wasn't even on the computer at all, or we were playing video games, but I wasn't, nothing that I would record. Um, Actually, yeah, we didn't even play video games at my house. Um, yeah, I was mostly just hanging out with friends, and on the rare occasion, I was actually with family. Like, I know my mom slightly, it bothers my mom a bit that I didn't spend that much time at home with her. And then, like, my aunt came, that was, like, the greatest thing about the vacation was, my mom and sister, and the rest of the family for that matter, didn't know that my aunt was coming. Like, it was something that she asked me if I could pick her up and not tell anybody, so I went and did that. And my mom, she came home from work to make lunch because she doesn't work too far from the house. And so, like, she didn't know my aunt was in the house in her room, and that she like heard somebody in her bathroom, so she like goes and looks, and my aunt comes out like, "Hey!" And then it's just like, it was the cutest thing ever. And it was even more amusing because my sister wasn't home at the time when I brought them home either. Like, she was out with a cousin. Like, they were at a store buying things, and when they got back, they were just like, "What?" So yeah, it was very cute. Like, my mom was so excited. Um, it, she sort of had like the same reaction that I did when, or that she had when I came home for the first time, like without her actually knowing. Like, she was all excited. It was cute. Um, but yeah, so stuff. Um, what else did I do over the vacation? Like, I wasn't home most of the time, so my YouTube list is backed up and it's just like stuff everywhere. Um, but yeah, so finally back in my room, and yeah, train of thought. I tend to lose that quite often. I need to write these things down more often. Not sure which game I want to start working on. Minecraft. I don't. I'm probably just going to do. I'm thinking about starting a super hostile map, and I would have done that for this series, the college updates series. But super hostile is going to involve me dying a lot and getting frustrated, and I don't know. So I might do more minigame stuff. Haven't decided. I might do super hostile randomly, like narrated. I don't know what that would replace. Maybe Skyrim. I don't know. Skyrim's a lot of work to record. Um, Let me see. I played Far Cry. That was a lot of fun. And I don't know. But yeah, that was it. Just wanted to make a quick video and talk to you guys later.